Hi, I read this book the biography of Robert Kennedy by Evan Thomas, and I liked the book, and I would like to share three things about the book that I liked with you. First thing that I liked about the book the most was how he liked to take cruises and everything, and he brought his friends on the boat, and they took a long cruise. Well, he had his brother's jacket, the president, John F. Kennedy. He had his brother's jacket on and everything on the boat, and it flew off. It flew off the boat into the cold water and shark-infested water, and Bobby didn't even think about it. He just jumped. He just jumped into the water, and he didn't think about it or nothing. He just jumped in there to get it because it was his brother's jacket. It's sentimental to him, and I might have done it in the same predicament. That's why I liked it. The second thing was Robert F. Kennedy was in California, and the city officials were locking up farm laborers because they were fearing that they were going to. RFK found out about it. He went down there and he told them that they better read their Miranda right or their Constitution rights, because you can't lock somebody up for thinking they're going to do something. You gotta have solid proof. You can't just lock somebody up for thinking about it. And RFK fought for the farm laborers because they got locked up for not a good reason. And I like RFK. Third reason why I like the book was Robert went to give one of his speeches in Indianapolis, and on the train there he found out that Dr. Martin Luther King had died because a white guy had shot him. So when he got there, the chief of police told him not to do it. They said he shouldn't enter the ghetto, and just to leave it alone. And even his wife Ethel told him just to go back to the hotel, but he sent her back to the hotel. Got there, he was very confident in himself, and he said that he was going to give the speech, and he went into the ghetto, and right when he got into the ghetto, the police escorts peeled off right away. They just left him there. So he went on, and he got there. He got to the podium and everything where he was gonna do the speech, and grabbed some crumpled up pieces of paper out of his pocket that he had wrote on the train, saying not to riot, to go in peace and go home and pray and sleep, saying that if they were having thoughts about hating the white man, not to, because he was a white man and his brother had got killed by a white man, and he shared the same hatred, but he didn't want them to because he knew the hatred. It's funny because that's one of the only cities that didn't riot that night when everybody found out that our Dr. Martin Luther King had died. He also quoted a Greek poet saying in his speech, "In our sleep, pain which cannot forget falls drop by drop upon the heart until our own despair. Against our will comes wisdom through the awful grace of God." And again, this is the Robert Kennedy book by Evan Thomas. It was a good book. I enjoyed it. I liked sharing the things that I liked about it with you. Go out and get it.